Oh dear. It's not that I dislike him. I just don't love him. How can I tell him I don't want to marry him without hurting his feelings? Trouble is, I actually fancy his best friend.
There's this group of lads, you see. They're always chasing me, and I don't think it's for fun. But I can't tell my mum and dad. If they find out, they'll go to the head teacher and complain, and that would make everything much worse.
How do you tell someone when they look awful? That dress doesn't suit her at all, but I don't know how to tell her. She obviously thinks she looks great in it.
Me and Emma are going clubbing, but I daren't tell my dad. He'd kill me. I've got an important exam next week and I haven't done a thing for it. I haven't a clue when I'll be back.
I know I'm not really ill, but it's a beautiful day and I don't want to sit in a stuffy office all day. I'm off to play golf. I never have days off usually.
I don't care who it is. I had a late night and I feel really rough this morning. I don't want to be disturbed by anybody at the moment, even if it is urgent. Oh.
My mate Milton is a funny guy. He's an insomniac, he's dyslexic, and he's an atheist. He's single, unemployed, and lives all alone in a tiny one-roomed flat without even a pet for company. Also, he's vegetarian and teetotal. He's pretty antisocial, actually. I went round to see Milton last Sunday. As I walked up the drive, his dog started barking. His wife answered the door, and she called for Milton to come downstairs and join us in the living room. He was in a bad mood because he had overslept that morning and had been late for church. He also had a bit of a hangover, which he told me was the result of a wild party that they'd had at his house the night before. They'd had a barbecue in the garden with steaks and burgers. One of his favourite pastimes is doing crosswords, and he spends every lunch break at work doing them. "So, how are you, Milton?" I asked him. "KO, mate, KO. How about you?" Anyway, as I said, Milton's an insomniac, dyslexic atheist. So the joke is that he lies awake all night wondering about the existence of dog. Get it?
Gary's a really successful businessman.
Yeah, but he's a complete failure as a family man. He never sees his children.
2.
My granddad's so generous. He gives me a £20 note every time I see him.
Lucky you. My granddad's famed for his meanness. A £5 every birthday, if he remembers.
Well, Henry, I'm pleased there's been some improvement in your behaviour this term, but unfortunately your work has got worse.
Didn't I do OK in the test then?
You're not going bungee jumping. It sounds really dangerous.
No, honestly, it's safe enough as long as you're careful.
Our teacher is always criticising us. I feel useless.
I know. It's not fair. He should give us more encouragement if he wants us to work hard.
Do you think you could give me a lift to the station?
I'm terribly sorry, I can't. I have to be at work by 8:30. I'll order you a taxi, though.
Could you possibly help me find my glasses? I can't find them anywhere.
Sorry. I'm afraid I have to dash or I'll miss the bus. I'm hopeless at finding things anyway.
Hi, listen, would you like to come round for a meal tomorrow evening? I'm cooking Chinese.
Oh, I'd love to, but I'm afraid I'm already going out.
Oh, what a shame. Another time, perhaps.
Would you mind lending me your dictionary?
I would if I could, but I'm afraid I forgot to bring it with me today. Sorry.
Hi, it's Susan here. Could I ask you a big favour? I wonder if you could look after my dog next week. I'm going on holiday.
I'm terribly sorry, Susan, but I can't. I'd love to have Molly. You know I adore dogs, but I'm going away myself for a few days.
Do you happen to know where the toilet is?
Sorry, I'm afraid I've no idea. Ask the guy serving drinks. He'll know.
Would you like me to help you with this exercise? I think I know the answers.
Oh, that's really kind of you, but I want to try and work it out for myself. Thanks anyway.